Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, tribe? Welcome back. So, gonna do a little crazy Matrix talk to see what's popping and what's been going on collectively recently. Right now, I'm just going for a little late night walk, and it is so peaceful as hell. And it's interesting the things that have been coming up recently. But we'll get into that during the video anyway. And also, my battery's on like 13%, so okay, my battery's on 10%, so we'll just keep going until the battery done dead anyway. But how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's taking good care of themselves, because this energy is nothing to ramp with. Yeah, this energy is moving wild, and what I started noticing more and more is the divide between dimensions is getting more and more real. So, and the division is getting more and more real, yeah. And what I started noticing is your tribe is out there. Listen, the amount of people I've been seeing the last 3 weeks, like complete strangers, and I can kick it with them and have a conversation, and it's like, blood, I've known you for my whole life. What is going on here? And it's good, like, so it's like connecting more. And it's like, I don't know. So this is what's happening for me anyway. And it's like, so I'm finding more of the tribe. Like, even this is like them little encounters, and it's like, we can talk, and we're resonating, and we're basically on the same frequency. And it's like, like these times you can kick it, and you don't even need to speak. Yeah, you don't need to speak. But so that's happening more. But what I've noticed more is trying to talk to the normies these days is like you're speaking a different language. Like with the vibration and the division between realms is getting so much that it's just unrecognizable in a way. Like, it's like there's two realities coexisting. So we've got like us lot who's doing the work, and the sleepers, we'll call them. Yeah, we'll call them the sleepers right now. We'll just freestyle it in it, the sleepers. But everyone has a choice to wake up. But so yeah, it's just been an interesting journey, man. I've been seeing a lot of fox. I've been seeing so many animals, like, what's been the lessons? I've been doing a lot of solar plexus work, and that's I come to the terms with, someone mentioned it to me, and it kind of dawned on me. The solar plexus, that's why it's called soul, because that's where your soul resides, right? And once you start working on your solar plexus, you're empowering yourself, right? So once you have your own power supply, like, maxed out, then you can share the overflow, yeah? And when you feel empowered, you feel confident, your self-esteem goes up, you have decent willpower, and you start setting boundaries, right? So this is the thing that's been coming up since I've been working on the solar plexus. And it's like, when you start working on the power, your own inner power, yeah, your other chakras will just start. It's like once you've got confidence and your self-esteem and stuff, you'll be able to speak your truth anyway, if that makes sense. Well, this is what's been coming up for me, trying to do the work on the throat chakra. But it's like me doing the work on the solar plexus, the throat is unlocking on its own. Okay, gang. And another thing that I've been practicing is, I'm going to tie it into this video. So I've been practicing this, like, it's called a sadhana. Like, check it out. I don't know how to spell it, but it's called sadhana. And it's a morning practice. And it lasts, I do it in the morning, and it sets up my day. Because I find sitting down meditating very difficult. But this is a form of meditation anyway. But it's to awaken the energy, the masculine and feminine energy. But it's like a whole workout, but in a small dose. So basically, you chant for 5 minutes, you do some pranayama, breath work, so nostril breathing, alternative nostril breathing, and then 5 minutes of stillness, and then that adds up to 15 minutes, right? But it's stimulating different things, if that makes sense. And I've been doing it for 5 months now, every day, and my reality is this is like a cheat code, I swear to God. My reality is changing. It's like I can see the world is dividing. And it's like, okay, cool. So there's that. And I've been doing a lot of fascia work. So for you guys that are trying to, like I was saying in my other previous video, it feels like I'm being born into the body, if that makes sense, like coming out of the fucking the cocoon or whatever. And it's like so I've been working on the fascia, and fascia is like the webbing around the body, and it can get stiffer and make you stiff. So once your fascia is working correctly, your body will start moving and adjusting and going back into homeostasis, right? So then I've been doing that, yoga. Listen, I've been doing a bag of things, innit? But I'm just seeing bag of foxes. Look, you lot, I'm out and about here. They're probably thinking, why the fuck is he out here? And it's like, dude, this is the time. I've seen 4 foxes on my journey, and I've only been out like 10 minutes. It's mad. So there's that. A lot of ancestral stuff has been coming up recently. And the ancestral thing is very interesting, man. And it was like, it was coming. I got like these downloads yesterday, and it was like, yeah, you are the one that the ancestors have been waiting for. And it's like, blood, and I was like, blood, yes, yeah, it is. Like the fucking, it is a burden. It is a fucking burden. But working through it and stuff like that, it's like starting to see certain patterns in the ancestral line and stuff. It's like, I can see why you lot are the way you lot are. And you start getting it. It's like, life is like a puzzle, right? But you can't see the puzzle, yeah? And you're putting the puzzle together from your experiences, yeah? And, well, when you get to the end, you kind of should have this kind of colourful picture, right? If you're living life, yeah. Like, if you're not living life and just going through the mundane shit, then the puzzle's gonna look very dull and black and white, if that makes sense. My puzzle is going to look very colourful. That's all I'm saying. I'm here to live life to the max. Well, trying to anyway. And fucking, I'm trying to hit heaven all beaten and scratched and all that. Like, yeah, that was a wild ride, fam. Like, yeah, let's do it again, fam. Yeah. Like, this is one mad video game. So there's that. So yeah, shout out to all the people that's doing the ancestral shit, because it's deep shit. And sometimes you got to cut family members off and stuff, but try to, if you can have conversations with people, like, try to be open-hearted and leave the door open, because that's the only way we learn from relationships. If you shut down and say, I'm never talking to that person again, then that's kind of shutting off the healing, or what needs to be healed from that lineage, should we say, or that whatever. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Take what resonates in it. I'm just telling you a bit about my experience. So there's that. And just having weird experiences, man. Like, I'll jump in and out. So while the masses are being distracted with football, yeah. And this is one thing with the fucking football, yeah. Spain versus Argentina, like, the Spanish conquered Argentina, yeah, so they're basically Spanish, so Spain basically won, even though they did win, if that makes sense. So even Argentina won, the Spanish really still won, because the Spanish conquered them, yeah. So it's like, okay, whatever. But while everyone's what did they say? This is the old Roman thing. Give the masses bread and circuses and they will never revolt. True stories. Listen, people has been I've been hearing the energy that is getting sucked in by the pubs, yeah? And it's like, there people screaming and shouting and getting all hype and it's like, bruv, like, yeah, we're just in a different reality. And it's like, okay, it's I've never been interested in that shit, but it's just like, wow. Don't get me wrong, live life on that, but it's just like, yeah, like, people getting paid millions of pounds to kick a balloon around in the park. Yeah, it's because they're getting paid to distract you lot. That's why they're getting paid so much, because who else is really getting paid millions of dollars, like millions of pounds, for a job. It's just not happening. Yeah, but anyway, moving on. Things manifesting instantaneously, not instantaneously, but rapidly. Also, while everyone's been entertained with the football, they're putting up more road restrictions, saying it's bike lanes and making it bike safety and all this. But what they're basically doing is they're basically blocking you in, yeah, and creating 15-minute cities, right? So haven't you people noticed that it's taken more longer to travel around London? And literally, like, even in the daytime, I'm looking at certain roads and the roads are dead, and it's like, these used to be busy roads, so what is going on? But everyone's all entertained by football, and then gonna be moaning when they go back to work, and then it's taken them double the time because they've made more road restrictions and narrowed the road, so you have to go slow. But anyway, moving on. What else has been popping? What else is going on? Well, them bikes are sounding mad fast. But what else is going on? Oh yeah, so I'll just give you some shit that I'm sharing as well. If any of you guys, well, a lot of you have probably grew up in a dysfunctional family, right? And if you guys, like, not your people, but if you want to ever go to like a meeting to talk to people like-minded who's grew up in some dysfunction, check out ACA. It's called Adult Children of Dysfunctional Families, right? And you can do online meetings, like you can just check it, like you can it's like Zoom or whatever, and you don't have to speak, you can just hear other people's stories, or you can go in-person meeting and talk about your experience or whatever, like growing up in dysfunction. And it's so healing for the inner child, because you can get some workbooks, and it's about reparenting yourself, and it's about connecting with your inner child and inner teen, right? So if you guys are at that stage in your journey, check it out, because yeah, I've been doing a lot of inner child in our teen work recently, and it's like the thing, I'm trying to find out their needs and wants, right? So then I can give them, I as an adult can give my inner family members, as they call it, attention, right? So if you're, I don't know, like screaming and shouting, okay, I don't know, all right, if you didn't have control as a child, you probably got like control as an adult, right? But that's because you like control as an adult because you didn't have control as a kid. So you start working through the not having control as a kid, if that makes sense. That will set you free of wanting to be always in control as an adult, basically, yeah. But yeah, it's actually really interesting. You meet some cool people there, man. And the thing, it's basically a 12-step program. So it's not like ACA, or ACA. It's basically the skeleton. Like, if you grew up in dysfunction, the other coping strategies are for survival. So I don't know, substance abuse or alcohol abuse, it all stems from something, right? And most of the time it's family dysfunction, growing up in a single parent household, or violence and, I don't know, drug abuse or whatever. There's different things, right? And everyone's experience is different. So yeah, just throwing that out there, because it's actually, I find it really beneficial. It's helping me a lot on my journey. Studying, and this weather, dude, like this, you know, people think, oh yeah, summertime, blood. Yeah, we've only had like 2 or 3 weeks of sun. Yeah, don't get too excited. And it's freezing. Like, I had to put a cover on yesterday. It's like, blood. And it's not even gradual. Yeah, this is how you know everything is being manipulated, right? Because usually things will go at a steady pace, right? But it's like boom, hot, cold, boom, hot, cold. And it's like, dude. And it's like, oh yeah, heat wave. Dude, do you know how many years it's been 35 degrees, 37 in England? It's been like that since, like, dude, it's been like that for a long time, fam. It's been like that. So everyone's like, oh yeah, heat wave, oh, it's hot as hell. Well, it's like, dude, it's been like that. It happens like basically every year. It happens like every year. So people just act surprised, and it's like, dude, this is normal, bruv. Yeah. But it is heating up. The sun is doing the madness though. She is heating up. He is heating up raw, and that planets aligning. The human resonance is being mad. So when things are coming up for you, just go with it. Like, rest if needed, because like everyone's at different stages, innit? And you do not need to keep going. Yeah, make sure you find rest and take time to look after the physical body. We need to take care of the vessel to for the experience, because if you're not taking care of the vessel, you're gonna have a shit experience. Yeah, if that makes sense. So be mindful what you're putting in your body, staying hydrated. Like, the self-care is like, fucking hell, man. Like, trying to balance the self-care and like life is mad. But we're getting better with the self-care though. Yeah, getting better instead of neglecting thyself. Yeah, but yes, learning. And you know what's interesting? Yeah, I heard one saying one time, and it was like, yeah, I think it said something like, life don't, was it, it might have been, men don't mature until they're 40, or life begins at 40 or something. Dude, I feel that, man. Jesus, like, I'm 36 now, and it's like all the work that I've been doing, it's like, dude, like, I don't know, I'm doing the work, and it's like, yeah, fucking, I'm lighter, and I'm free, basically. I've been working on my comic. So yeah, I'm on my third comic, man, over the years, which is interesting. So yeah, that's funny. So yeah, I've been working with the sacral chakra as well. So trying to let the creative juices flow, because that's the creativity is you connecting to your inner child, and letting your inner child express, no matter what it is. It could just be scribbling, it could just be doodling, it could be painting, poetry, anything to just express what is going on inside for you. You need to get it out. Yeah, singing, even shouting in a pillow is actually good. I tried that, and it wakens the vocal cords, man. What else? Meditating, gym, I don't know, man. There's just so much stuff going on, man. Yeah, I've just been in the fields mainly. I've just been out and about gallivanting, and I've been nearly all summer. I've basically been nearly all barefoot nearly every day, and it feels amazing. Good God, yeah, it feels great, man. But yeah, we're continuing. The journey is proceeding, but things are definitely changing, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny how to watch how things are going, but hope everyone's getting prepared for 2029, because that's when Skynet comes online. So you lot best be ready, yeah. So when it's time to grab them laser guns and that, yeah, shout, man, because we gotta go fight Arnold and thing, innit? Yeah, we've got like 3 more years, gang. So be prepared, innit? Get yourself in the gym, get that stamina up, innit? So we can be ducking down these robots and that. No, I'm joking. I'm playing AI. I'm joking, man. If you can hear, man. Yeah, I like you. You're pretty cool, and we're meant to work together with each other, kind of. Well, we're meant to, like, yeah, use you, not use us, kind of thing. But the technology is using us right now, which is a bit mad. And that's another fucking thing, man. In this realm, everything is dual in this world, so everything is separate. So, and another, oh god, there's so much coming on. Yeah, basically, anyway, you know, when these times, yeah, you can see the moon when the sun's out, like at daytime. Yeah, remember when they used to tell us in school, when we was kids in school, they used to say, oh yeah, the moon only comes out at night and all this, but then now we're seeing it at daytime. Yeah, so that's one thing.